Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 1994-95 Upper Deck Hockey Series 1. And this is the box bottom. They have Wayne Gretzky, and the box I have is in not very good condition. I did a box of Series 2, and I was curious about the SP cards that come in each pack. So I got a box of Series 1 in order to learn a bit about that. So I'll be talking a bit about it. But first note, the box that I got here, it's actually the Canadian release. So that means that on the box, it has English and it has French. That's not the case with the cards. So the cards are the same, although they do have one insert set, which is Ice Gallery, which is unique to the Canadian release. So that these are cards that are distinct for the Canadian release, and they do actually have English and French on these cards, but these are the only cards where they have the two languages. All the other cards, like the SP cards, they have it all in just English. So everything's English except for these cards. And I can't speak to the predictors cards because I didn't get one in the box, and that was a disappointment because I was hoping to get one of everything, and these are 1 per 25 packs, so there's a good chance you'll get two. I did, but I should have gotten at least one of the predictor cards. That didn't happen, so that was kind of the letdown. Although I do have to note, I got within 46 cards of the set, which is yeah, that's I would really like to have gotten a lot closer, but I have to admit, these are all the doubles that I got, and it's not that many. So really, at the end of the day, it's a lot of cards that I got to get in order to complete the set. I'd very much like to do that. I'm not going to piece it together. I'm going to need to either get a complete set or get another box, but I do want to get an American release, US box, to learn about that. So that's probably what I'm going to try to do to finish it up. Every single pack, so the packs, each pack, it comes with 12 cards, but that includes 2 SP cards. And the main reason I wanted to check this out was because in the box of Series 2, there were die cut cards that were intermixed. And those were actually both Series 1 and Series 2 of the SP set. So I wanted to see about this. There were no die cuts in here. So that's another reason I want to get the US release, because I have a feeling that the die cuts are only Series 2. I don't know that for sure, but I want to look into that. And I have to say, I'm impressed with the inconsistency of the colors, because some of these are deep copper and some of them have a light copper, not quite a gold look, but I didn't see any cards that had where it came one of one hue and one of another, but that was something that was very common with these cards, which is interesting. But I'd noticed that in Series 2 as well. And of the SP cards, while I'm on the subject, it is a 90 card set, so Series 2 puts it out to 180, and I got just about everything I cared to get. I got a Cam Neely, I got a Dominik Hasek, Ed Belfour, Jeremy Roenick, Mike Modano, I got Steve Yzerman, I did get the Gretzky, I got the Patrick Waugh, I got Mario Lemieux, and then Joe Sakic, Brett Hull, and Felix Potvin. But also on top of that, I got doubles of Mike Modano, Patrick Waugh, and of Mario Lemieux. So I got, it was a pretty impressive turn in terms of how many of these I ended up getting. Now, how close am I to the set? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 6, 28, 32, 4, 6, 8, 40. I got 43 cards, almost half of the set for SP. So another box will get me probably up to the 70 card mark. The doubles were not that many. There were the 3 I mentioned, and then throughout here. For the fact that there were 2 per box, which means I got 72 cards total, it actually wasn't too bad. And actually, that reminds me. So what was that? 42, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Forgot to include those. So I actually got about 60 of the cards. So I've got 2/3 of the set. So that means another box of this might actually, now that I think about it, get me a complete set of the SP Series 1, which would be awesome. But all of that said, the Upper Deck cards, this is the key to why we're here. And the cards are beautiful. These really are. The way that the hockey cards come out, I think that without a question, this is the best of the 1994 Upper Deck releases, because I think that the whole design works best with these hockey cards. To me, this is one of those rare cases where hockey shines above all the other sports. I don't know why it came across so well for these cards, but they're great looking cards. Every single one comes through. The images, the colors are so rich, but the way that the side is built, the way that comes across, to me, I'm so impressed with the cards. The backs also, I think, look really good. So I'm pleasantly surprised by just how this card set shone through. I love it. I really do. I do wish that they had done the parallels that they had done in the other sports. They didn't do the basic silver, but they did do the gold, and these come about one per box, and Nelson Emerson is the electric ice that I got. And if you can see it, all of the gold foil is speckly. It's a pretty cool effect. But this is not a set you pursue, because you got to buy them individually, every single card, and it's a lot for the complete set. For the set, most of the cards are in this format. There is one special Gretzky 802 commemorative card, and then they have shooters, which is stars, and then they have some star rookie cards. And the star rookie cards, there are a ton of these. And there is one player of note. I can't remember who it was, because I did not get him in the set. He was not included. So he was one of the cards I was missing. Otherwise, of the main cards in the set, I did get them. So, obviously I got the Wayne Gretzky. He's right up here at the front. But also the Mario Lemieux. There are 4 cards that got interchanged. So Mario Lemieux is here, and he's also, I want to say, card number 200. And I believe that he was supposed to be 200, and he ended up here with card number 22. So the Canadian release that I got here has him here at card number 22, and then card number 200 is another player. And then there's another pair of players where it's the same thing. But it's the typical, Sergei Fedorov, Mario Lemieux, Wayne Gretzky. It's the typical stars that you would expect in the Series 1 set. That's what is comprised in this set. And the card set for me is mostly about how beautiful the cards come through. In terms of doubles, the only doubles of note I got were the shooters, edge shooters cards of Wayne Gretzky, Brett Hull, and Dominik Hasek. Strangely, these were the only cards of any significance out of all of the doubles that I got. Not that I got that many doubles. I actually didn't get very many. It's just that of these cards, there was nobody really to write home about. So the most significant cards I got were of the Ice Gallery. I got Yzerman. This is the one card that individually carried through as distinct. But that being said, like I said, in the SP cards, I got almost everybody I cared to get. I got the Yzerman, I got the Gretzky, I got the Waugh, and I got the Mario Lemieux. We got them all right next to each other, right here in this group. So overall, I think it came through great. The fact that there are so many cards in the set compared to number of cards in the box that you really do need to get 2 boxes to get a complete set. Okay, now I know that. The SP cards are what makes this work, though. This card set is really the key to the 94-95 Upper Deck set, because these cards are essentially what SE was in the other sports. For SP, they didn't think they could do standalone card releases at this point, although they were just about to. So that's what this filled in for. But I think it works a lot better than the SE cards that you saw, because the SP set actually feels like a significant set that's worth pursuing. Interestingly, even though it's, This basically takes place of any upgrade that the SE cards, they had gold versions. SP did not have that. This is the gold version that you would normally have gotten in a normal pack or in a normal box. So that's kind of missing, but with Series 2, at least they're die cut, and that's the big difference between that. To me, while this is a much better set to collect, the Series 1, the Series 2 has the die cuts, so it's more fun to chase cards. That's what I would say is kind of the difference between them. But you know, they're two parts of the same, and it's interesting that there's just enough of a difference between them. But I would like to have at least gotten a predictor card, and I don't know why one didn't come. So I'll definitely look for a US release of these cards and hopefully finish the setup. But other than that, yeah, that's how this went for me. So thank you guys for watching.